Hi friends! This is the second part of the first video where I read Alice the Fairy by David Shannon. We're going to do a little directed drawing writing component to go with that. So you need to get a piece of paper. It can be plain paper like the last time when we wrote about Fergus, any kind of paper. I think it was Raimundo did his on yellow striped paper. That's totally fine. Scratch paper, whatever you've got, notebook paper, does not matter. So you're going to get a crayon, a pencil, a marker, whatever you have, and you're going to make that line. Make sure that your paper is horizontal. Make that line going across. So we're going to put our writing on the bottom and our picture on the top. Okay? All right, so in the book Alice the Fairy, she was pretending like she had magical powers. And so I want you to use your imagination and think for a minute, if you could do something like that, if you could turn one thing into something different, what would you do? And I want your sentence to look like this. I, with a capital at the beginning, would turn, and then you're going to have blank. So you're going to put a word here, blank, into is a compound word, I-N-T-O, blank. You don't have to make these lines. I'm just making them so you see what words you're going to pick. And then, so you've got I would turn blank into blank. And you're going to pick two words. What would you, this is their first word is what you're going to pick, and then what you're going to turn it into is your second word. So let me give you some examples. Okay, my first example is, this is a boy. He's got his magic wand already. And it says, I, which is a sight word, I would turn my, there's another sight word. You can spell my if you try, M-Y, M-Y. First an M and then a Y. Oh, my, my, my. Blank into a blank. And you know what this one's going to say? I would turn my house into a castle. Now remember, when you are writing your words, you can just sound them out. If you don't have somebody to help you spell them, just find the beginning, middle, and ending sound, and that's great. So I would turn my house into a castle. So over here, I'm going to get different colors. If you don't have different colors, don't worry about it. But I am going to make a house over here, and it needs a door and a doorknob and some windows. And mine is not perfect, and yours does not have to be perfect. Just do your best. And what else does it need? Maybe a roof. There's my house. And I'm going to use my wand, and I'm going to turn my house into a castle. You know what? I'm going to use black as my color for my castle. And I'm going to make a really tall rectangle here. And then I think I'm going to make another one here. It's hard to draw this way a little bit. You guys are going to do better with it on the table, I bet. And then I'm going to make a line here and another kind of shorter rectangle there. And then some triangles at the top. Let's see, what else can I do? Put a window here, and a window here, and a window here. That's a pretty fancy castle. Maybe some little shapes here. And I think I need, maybe a flag right here. And a big door here. Fancy. Now, if I want, I can add some stuff in the sky, like a sun. How many details do you need? 5. So we have grass, a house, that's 2. We have a wand, that's 3. We have a castle, that's 4. We have a sun, that's 5. If I want to add more, I can. Maybe I'll put a nice little flower down here. You do not have to pick a house and a castle. You can pick whatever you want. Use your imagination. I'm going to show you another one. I'll show you a funny one that Jet did. So here we go. Here's my sentence. I would turn my house into a castle. Okay, let me show you another example. This is one that Jet thought was funny. Look at his picture. You know what he said? He wanted me to write, I would turn my, guess what he's going to write here? He said, Mom, put sister right there. So I said, okay, fine. Sister into a, uh-oh, what do you think? Frog. Uh-oh, JC's going to be mad. He picked sister JC. I would turn my sister into a frog. Oh my goodness. And there's, look at her face, she said. There's JC. I know he's totally kidding because he loves his sister, but there's JC. There's his magic wand. His has a star on it. Boop, he turned her into a frog. Let's see how many details. I have 1, 2, 3. I need some more. Maybe the frog is in some water. I need a blue crayon for that. I'm gonna give him some water. He's sitting on a lily pad already. I just kind of add that in there. There's some water. There's another detail. Maybe it is a cloudy day. I'm gonna put a few clouds in the sky. Okay, and I think that is enough details right there. So there's your sight word, it's a capital. I would turn my sister into a frog. And at the end, I have my punctuation, which is the period. That's right. Now, one more example, and then you're on your own. This is another one. And I started it, but I didn't finish it. I would turn my blank into a blank. I would turn my toy into a puppy. So this girl's wishing she could turn her stuffed animal toy into a puppy. Okay, so now I've got to give that girl a body because her head's floating in the air. Give her a neck. And she might be wearing, I think I'm going to make her wear a purple top. And I'm going to put a flower on it. And she's going to wear some jeans. And maybe some black shoes. And she definitely has arms. Oh, that's a long one. That's a crazy one. And this one's going to go up this way. See, Mrs. Jacobson does not always do a perfect job, but that's okay. We try our best. We're going to color the face in and the neck. All right, we got to give her a wand. I think I'm going to give her a purple wand to match her shirt. And her wand's going to go up over that stuffed animal dog. And I might even make some fancy sparkles coming off of it. And over here, is going to be her new puppy. Oh, where did my black crayon go? There it is. All right, here's going to be a real dog over here that she's going to walk on a leash. I'm going to give him some claws and a tail. He's a happy dog. And a big head. Let's see here, and some ears, and a nice big nose. There he is, there's his ears. All right. Now, he needs a leash because he's a real dog. So let's give him a collar, maybe a red collar, like Fergus had. And I think I want his ears to be longer than that. I'm gonna make his ears a little longer. And we need to connect, you know what, I think she would like a purple leash to connect to her dog. She's walking that dog. She looks happy. All right, so I would turn my toy into a puppy. All right, looks like she did that. Let's give her give some grass on the ground. Need extra details. You might want to put a rainbow up here. You can do whatever you want for your own picture. I'm going to put a nice yellow sun because it's a sunny day. She's out walking her new puppy. There it is. And I think that's good. I'm excited about that. Okay, now you do not have to do what the different examples I showed you, because in the book, remember, she turned all different kinds of things. There's a frog right there, just like Jet wanted to turn his sister into a frog. So use your imagination. I can't wait to see your pictures and what you've written. Go ahead and turn them in on Class Dojo, and I'll see you next time. Bye.